Thinkers events in Singapore बहुत होते हैं. A lot of them happen for entertainment, but there are a few exquisite ones that happen for a noble cause, and Mystique 7 is one of them. Brought to you by Art Campus Private Limited to support Project Smile, a heart-touchingly splendid initiative. Also supported by the Singapore Indian Orchestra and Choir. What is Mystique 7? What is Project Smile? Let's hear it from Miss Lalitha Vaidyanathan, Creative Director and Conductor of Singapore Indian Orchestra and Choir, and Miss Balji, founder of Project Smile. Hello, lovely ladies.
Hello.
How are you doing?
We are fine. Excited about this interview.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for talking to Let's Think Aloud.
Thank you
for inviting us.
Okay, Miss Mystique 7 Saptapadi. What is this event all about? We've been hearing about it. So tell us, what is Mystique 7?
I'm Lalitha. Mystique 7 is a concept that I created with a few of my members. We thought we would like to do this concept on a Hindu very traditional Saptapadi, where you take 7 steps round the ceremonial fire, whether it's in the north or in the south.
Okay.
And we thought how to make this in a music concert. And I did a little bit of research and things, and I found out there were actually, you could come up with 7 reasons why you do the step for each. And I thought it would be a new concept which has never been done before, to create an item for each of this step. Say, if you take the first step, I've read that you will want to lead a colorful life. So I do a theme on a music called Saptavarnam, 7 colors.
Okay.
For the first step. And bringing out the 7 colors of the rainbow, in a very interesting manner. And we have a lot of visuals in the show which will highlight the concert even more. Then you take the second step, they say you obey the Vedas.
Okay.
So we chose this topic, Sapta Rishis, who are the 7 sages who, guardians of our Vedas. And we found out interestingly that they have written 7 verses, slokas, on the Ramayana, which is also an ideal epitome of a couple's life, Rama and Sita. So we took 7 slokas and we created music, and we did this theme called Sapta Rishis as the second step.
All right.
The third step, like that, it went in directions. You have to go forward in life. You take 7 directions. The 8th means you go backwards. So we take 7 directions. How do we connote this in our music? We related it to 7 wonders of India. We go from the south, Madurai Meenakshi Temple. We go into Hampi village. We go into Orissa. And we go into Taj Mahal, and then Punjab Golden Temple. So we chose 7 sites of 7 wonders of India, and we created the music for the 7 wonders to show the 7 directions that a step takes. So each item, and then we have a lot of visuals where the crowd would be really thrilled to see all these 7 wonders, and at the same time music very related to these 7 wonders. So like that, we have 7 items for the 7 steps going through throughout the program. We have 7 musical notes. You're supposed to lead your life, the couple, and to further highlight this, we have dance. So right from the beginning, we'll see the couple exchanging garland and start taking the steps. So they will highlight some of the items by doing a dance item like the 7 notes, and then another item called leaving behind 7 deadly sins, one of the step, and going forward in life. So the 7 deadly sins, they will enact it out as a drama, and the music is also in a dramatic form.
Fabulous. What a nice connotation of the whole Saptapadi concept. I haven't heard something like this before, so it's lovely. How did this initiative begin, and what is Project Smile?
Project Smile is all about women.
Okay.
We underprivileged. We are underprivileged women. Women in general carry a whole load of baggage with them, and these are women who are not educated, who are not well educated, who don't have money, or who are abused, and who face a lot of challenges even with kids at home.
Okay.
So what we have done is, four women came together, and we started, to see what we can do.
Mrs. Lalitha was one of them.
Yeah, so what we can do for all these underprivileged Indian women in Singapore. So we raised funds, and then we met up. We went to their homes. We had 10 of them coming forward, needing help. So we went to their homes to find out what they needed, what was their problem, and how do we tackle this problem. So we realized that there was a lot that they were going through. It's financial, emotional, and just they had no skills. They couldn't go out to work.
Right.
So we formed a team. There's a lot of volunteers now on board. Most of them are women. We have very few men doing the running for us. And thus Project Smile was born. So what we are doing now, besides listening to their emotional issues, we also have started giving them training, teaching them a skill that they like. We don't force the skills on them. So we find out what they like to do. And so we have started jewelry, training them on, learning how to make jewelry so that they can do from home and sell this through Project Smile. So we have like a booth set up, and so we are putting up all this that they have learned, like jewelries and diya making and so many other things. And we are putting them up for sale so that they can learn how to start a business eventually on their own, and they can stand on their own feet after that. So they don't have to depend on anyone. They can do it from home. They can sell it to friends, and we do it with a lot of love. Giving them a lot of love, a lot of support, and even whilst doing, we still chat with them about what they are going through. Whether they are happy, are they facing any other problems at home. So they share. It's a training where they still share their problems with us. And we try as much to help them. So that's when our volunteers come in, and these volunteers are not paid, not a cent, and after work they call the families that they are handling. So each volunteer, they take on 10 families. They find out how they are doing at home. Once a month they keep calling, checking whether they need any other help, financial, emotional, or whatever they need. And sometimes they don't even have food at home. They have kids they have kids suffering from epilepsy, autistic, or they need some extra vitamins for the kids. So they sound out to the volunteers that they need this. And we see how we can fund them for all their needs as well. So now we have 16 volunteers. We have a treasurer as well who takes care of the funds, and the integration is beginning to happen here now, which I didn't see it for the last 2 years, but we are now 4th year, and the Indian expats have come in to help local Singapore women, which I'm really very proud, and I'm very happy that they've come on board.
Wow, beautiful. I mean, it's lovely to hear both of you talk about this whole entire initiative and the concept. Talking a little about the orchestra, Miss Lalitha, your association with Mystique 7, the proceeds I hear of which are obviously going to a noble cause. Tell us about your association.
Yes. I'm the conductor of this orchestra called the Singapore Indian Orchestra and Choir. We belong to a government body, the People's Association. It started in 1985 with just about 9-10 members, and today we have grown to about 50 members in the orchestra. We start this is more of passion. We meet every Sunday and we rehearse. They give us a nice hall in the People's Association, and the instruments are all bought from India mostly, except the violins in Singapore. and the members just have to come on Sunday, practice about 2 to 3 hours every week, and we develop this way. We started as a more Carnatic orchestra, but we moved into mixing with Chinese instruments, Malay instruments, going into different genres of music. We even attempted Vivaldi, Mozart in the orchestra, playing with these ethnic instruments. So we have done a lot of programs with, and we usually invite composers from India, like Dr. L. Subramaniam. He's done one double bill with us, the late Mr. L. Vaidyanathan, Mr. T. Gopal Krishnan, and very, very recently we did quite a mega project also for Project Smile to raise funds, called The Romance of Taj Mahal, where we got a silent movie taken in 1928, and we put music to it. The famous composer Bharadwaj came down to do the music for us. And the whole music of 70-member orchestra with symphony, with Chinese, with Malay and Indian instruments, we gave life to the silent movie of Shiraz, The Romance of Taj Mahal. And I was told that it's the first time done. No one has done that except for normally Western symphony orchestras. Nobody has done this concept in a multi-ethnic way. We usually in all our programs, even once we did a theme called Navarasa Ramayana, where we showed the 9 emotions as a storyline of Ramayana, but we used animation to highlight the whole program. So like in the movie, we used a silent movie, the Taj Mahal. So in this program, we are taking a concept, like I told you, the 7 steps that a couple makes during a marriage, and giving life to the 7 steps, and hopefully also imparting some values, especially to our youngsters, the importance of these things when they go through a marriage. We hope to, it's not an educational, but indirectly, hopefully we impart some values and make, especially in my orchestra, I have a lot of youngsters. The ages range from 14 years till 50 years. I have a whole range of very young students, working professionals, who come together mainly for the interest. They're not paid. They come together every Sunday. We rehearse, and even I'm a chemistry lecturer, but I retired, and now the passion has taken over more than in the previous years. So we are entering our 30th year, and I'm proud to say that it's still alive.
Fabulous. It's lovely how all of you, including the 2 of you and the others from various strata of society, are coming together for Project Smile and for such a lovely initiative. Just a last question, want to know how can one support or be a part of Project Smile if one wants to?
We need volunteers. We need a lot of volunteers. If they can have a skill to teach, it will be better. And we also need donations because we want to hire a social worker, and we are short of funds for that. And of course, our vision ahead is to house all the Indian women under one roof so that they can come in any time to learn a skill, otherwise which is impossible for them. It's very difficult with kids at home. Of course, it's a dream, but eventually I think the dream will come true, housing them under one roof. So donations can be sent to Project Smile Limited. Yeah, you can reach out to me, Uma, at 966-137-13741.
Okay, that's 966-13741.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much to both of you, Miss Lalitha and Miss Uma. It was wonderful talking to the 2 of you and getting to know about Project Smile, the initiative that both of you have taken up so passionately. All the best to you, and we really look forward to your concert happening really soon in Singapore.
Thank you. We also would like to thank Art Compass in helping project us as well as Project Smile. We are really grateful to Art Compass, Mrs. Akila and Chandani. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.